Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. This is my Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett prediction. Technically, I did one months ago when the fight came out itself, but why not talk about it again, given that the fight is tonight? Sorry, I love Tony Ferguson. I've been watching him since he was being coached by Brock Lesnar in The Ultimate Fighter. Pretty much followed his whole career, but I just don't think he has it anymore, man. He has not looked the same in his last 6 fights. Even if he's looked okay or pretty good, they weren't the number one or two or even three guys in the world. You look at Michael Chandler, he has a losing record in the UFC. Yeah, before that, Dariush lost his last 2 fights. He's been finished both times. Before that, Charles Oliveira, elite. He didn't have a chance in that fight. And Gaethje, who is elite right now but still hasn't won the title. You know, but he can. After that, Diaz, who's not in the UFC anymore, and Bobby Green. Now, don't get me wrong, Bobby Green's a good fighter, but, you know, he hasn't been up there. So, while I don't think Paddy Pimblett's an elite fighter right now, I do think in the future he is a guy that can win the title. He'd be great for the company. And I do think Tony Ferguson will show up to fight and fight inspired. Unless Tony drops Paddy Pimblett early and finishes it with a barrage of strikes or some kind of submission in the first round, I think I know he loses. I say I know because it's hard to pick him now, you know. So I predict it's a close first round. Second round, it's very one-sided. Paddy Pimblett will be able to overcome that with takedowns and just hold him there and beat him up for a full round. Third round, he'll take him down again, and then come near the end of the third round, he'll get TKO'd. I got Paddy Pimblett by a third round TKO. I just don't think Tony has it anymore, and I think it's going to take losing this fight for him to understand that, you know. He can win. It's always possible, but it's hard for me to pick him, man. I hate doing that.